Now, His Highness the Aga Khan has left an indelible mark across the socio-economic sphere under the Aga Khan Development Network, which has under its wings initiatives cutting across healthcare, education, financial institutions, tourism, just to name but a few. Amin Maoji, the diplomatic representative of the Aga Khan Development Network, accredited to Kenya and Uganda, sat down with NTV's senior reporter Ibrahim Karanja for an interview, and here is a snippet of what to expect of this in this interview, which will in its entirety air later on in this bulletin.
What is it that inspired him to want to have such impactful legacy to the people of Africa and the people of the globe?
His Highness himself often spoke at length about this issue to explain to people that he was doing this work not because he was a philanthropist. He was not doing this work because he thought he should be providing charity. He tried to make it very clear that he saw this as a duty of leadership in Islam. So he was a leader in Islam, and to him it was not a question of trying to be a good person or a benefactor. It was a question of fulfilling his duty as a leader. And so every time he decided to start a program, he saw that as a duty. The other point I think worth making is that His Highness was very keen to make sure that in each case of programmatic work that is done in East Africa, it was done in a partnership with the governments. So the idea was not that somebody sitting in Europe or America would come in and say, you need this and you need this and you should do this. No. In each case, the idea was to sit with the government, agree what the priorities were, and then decide where to put the investment, so that it was done as part of the government's overall development program.
There were very well-meaning intentions in these initiatives. Looking back, many years after all these initiatives were set up, would you say that they have lived to the expectations that His Highness had for all the projects that he has had in the region and in the globe?
His Highness was a person who was in a way always looking to improve. So, you know, he believed in this idea of continuous improvement. He would have answered your question, I think, by telling you that there was never a time when we stopped and said, okay, we've now achieved what we want to do.